of the 17th century religious movement, the Diggers, also known...
Oh, you twat. Don't like Wycliffe, but no.
Kid. No, Colin?
Gerard Winstanley.
Yeah. Gerard Winstanley, so that's minus for Kid.
Colin was a bit earlier next time, eh?
Plus for Colin. Question 2. On this day, 1492, Christopher Columbus landed upon which Caribbean island?
Hispaniola.
Not Hispaniola. Vince?
Cuba.
Cuba.
Good boy.
He named it Isla Juana and claimed it for Spain. It remained a colony of Spain until it declared independence on October the 10th, 1868.
Give some brothers.
Question 3. Who became the 13th US President in 1850 upon the death of Zachary...
Polk.
Steve.
Polk.
No.
Millard Fillmore.
Oh, 50.
Minus 1 for Kid. 2 for Dave. On this day in 1612, Robert Dowland was appointed lutist of the royal court by which British king? Kid.
James first.
James first.
Right, back on an even keel. Stay there.
Good. Question 5. Which English monarch was married to Eleanor of Provence? Simon.
Henry the Third.
Henry the Third.
Eleanor, about 4 Eleanors, isn't there?
Question 6. On this day in 1636, which university was founded in Cambridge, Massachusetts? Dave.
Yale.
Nope. Pete. Harvard.
Which role?
I was just wondering how long I should leave the mic, please pause between Cambridge and Massachusetts. Question 7. Which horse won the first derby in 17... Dave.
Camelot.
Not Camelot. Kid.
Assassin.
Not Assassin. Simon.
Diomed.
Diomed.
Oh. Diomed, Assassin, Saltram, Sergeant, and Peter Diesel. I've got to learn that with the odds quiz in a few weeks.
Question 8. On this day in 1664, the Duke of York and Albany's Maritime Regiment of Foot was formed. It forms the base of which modern... Simon.
Royal Marines.
Royal Marines.
Can't think, have you?
Question 9. Which English Prime Minister was educated in Halifax at Hipperholm... Kid.
Please, Helen Wilson.
No. At Hipperholm Grammar School. Simon.
Asquith.
No, Asquith. Paul.
Parliament Home.
No, Harold Miller. Lee.
Ratley.
No, Curtis.
Baldwin.
Not Baldwin. Dave.
Callahan.
Not Callahan. Colin.
Lloyd George.
Not Lloyd George. Vince.
Bonaloo.
No, not Bonaloo.
No.
It was
Robert Peel. Right. On this day in 1726, Benjamin Mott of London first published which famous satirical novel? Originally it was published with the writer in anonymity. Fearing prosecution, Mott cut or altered the worst offending passages of the novel, such as the descriptions of the rebellion of Lindalino and the court contests in Lilliput. Kid.
Gulliver's Travels.
Gulliver's Travels.
What, can you see the score, the
Yeah,
times?
48-3-2 for you, 48-40 for...
Oh, 10, less than 10.
Yeah. Question 11. The 19th century movement, the Luddites, began in which English city? Kid.
Derby.
Not Derby. Simon.
Leicester.
No. Lee.
Manchester.
No. McPete.
Leeds.
No. Paul.
Oxford.
No. Curtis.
Nottingham.
Yep. Yay. Question 12. On this day in 1793, which American inventor and engineer applied for a pit? Lee.
Benjamin Franklin.
No. applied for a patent for the cotton gin? Dave.
Eli Whitney.
Good. Question 13. Which female guard, nicknamed the Hyena of Auschwitz, was sentenced to death aged 22? The youngest woman to die judicially under British law in the 20th century.
Eva Schweinsteiger next.
Kid?
Eva Schweinsteiger, but no.
No.
McP?
McP?
It's a lounge or something like that.
No. No one else.
Variations on Blount, anybody? Come with it.
Irma Gresh.
Flash, that's it.
We'll put some show. Just so we tell you how many questions have been. Lovely. Question 14. This day in 1886 saw the first ticker tape parade in New York City. It celebrated the dedication of which building? Kid?
Washington Monument.
No. Curtis?
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of
Oh,
Liberty.
idiot.
By Grover Cleveland. The Washington Monument in New York City.
It was completed in 1886, so.
Yeah, they moved it. Yeah. Shortly after.
How close was I behind here? Can't tell.
Reset, sorry.
15. The shortest war in history in 1896 lasted between 38 and 40. Dave.
England, Zanzibar.
You just want to answer.
Oh, you did me for Bohemian Rhapsody and Mamma Mia.
He did, not me.
You didn't say both. You said both.
Last week.
Question 16. On this day, 1918, which European state declared its independence from the Austro-Hungarian Empire after its collapse at the end of World War I? Its 74-year existence ended in 1992. Simon?
Yugoslavia.
No. Kid?
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia.
Is the question finished?
Yeah.
Second on your list, I presume.
It's first on my bloody list.
Question 17. Who became Governor of New South Wales in 1806? McP.
Light.
Right.
Hello, Michael.
Yeah, for once I wouldn't hesitate.
Question 18. On this day in 1919, despite the veto of Woodrow Wilson, the US Congress passed the Volstead Act, which... Dave?
Prohibition of alcohol.
Give him it.
Yeah, because I was going to... which prohibited the production, sale and transport of what, but you said alcohol.
I thought that was just too...
I'm going to say, if you're not giving it, I'm literally, this place is getting wrecked.
As you finished up with alcohol, we'll let you off. You would have done an table and gone
That's
around.
it, keep on going.
It'd have been a monopoly zone.
Dave joins Simon at the top on 6.
Ooh, 2 questions to go. Question 19. What is the battle fought on English soil that led to the biggest loss of life? Kid?
Colton.
Yes.
Sorry, Lee.
That must have been close.
Tilton.
24
No, you are not.
Towton, lad.
Towton.
Bloody Towton.
You were 0.2 of a second behind.
You are northern, aren't you?
Tom Beck from along the bottom there.
And your last question of this particular tilt. On this day in 1995, the world's deadliest subway disaster occurred when... Curtis?
It was siren in Tokyo.
-1, I'm afraid.
Exactly.
When a fire broke out between the Oldus and Narimanov metro stations. Lee?
Moscow.
Sorry, killing 225 people in which European capital city? Kid?
Minsk.
No. McP?
Budapest.
No. Dave?
Paris.
No. L?
Madrid.
No. Simon?
Budapest.
No. Vince?
Berlin.
No. Paul?
Vienna.
No. Debster?
Kiev.
No. Berlin?
Colin.
Bucharest.
No.
No. It was Baku.
Can I get one for closest?
Yeah. One capital out.
I want siren in Tokyo.
Is that it?
Yeah, the end of that.
Simon and Dave, 6 points, way out in front.
What you got?
Moving.
And moving swiftly on to, it says sport there, but it's actually called pastimes. Question 1. In rugby league, who won the 2017 Dave?
Gale.
That's top trophy winner.
Mansfield.
Yeah.
Luke Gale.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, did
He-
Reese.
See, mummy? Don't look at me with that eyes.
Reese.
Wimps.
3 weeks after having
his appendix.
appendix out.
Yeah. Right, question number 2. Also playing for Scotland and an Allies football team in the film Escape to Victory. John... Dave.
Ipswich Town.
Yes.
Get him! I was going John Walker to John. Yes!
Very good.
Question 3. In the 2017 Tour de France won by Chris Froome, who finished runner-up? Simon.
You could burst out of run.
Indeed.
Very good answer.
Question 3. John Riley is the current world champion and Julie Freeman the ladies world champion. In which game? The recent...
Billiards.
Not billiards, -1, I'm afraid. Dave.
I was going billiards as well.
Some weird.
Yeah.
The recent annual World Championship having been held, as usual, on the second Sunday of October in Ashton, Northampton. Simon. Conkers.
You set that question for
I know I
Red
did.
Tooth.
I know I did. Just forgot the name. Oh well.
He's 80 odd or something.
Yeah, 85-year-old.
Really? You've already done that question?
I've already done that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did the Red Tooth quiz 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a terrible shame. Question 5. Which team won the 2017 Cricket County Championship? Simon.
Essex.
Yes. That was 3/100ths of a second from Chris behind him.
That's got a head.
Yes.
That's question 6. Spätburgunder is the German name for which red wine grape variety, usually a primary variety used in sparkling wine production. Simon.
Pinot Noir.
Yes.
Very
Very
good.
good.
Name great.
Yeah.
Name another red wine.
Yeah, but red wine,
used in sparkling
especially.
wine production. Yes. Question 7. In 1949, who became the first 500cc motorcycle world champion? Curtis.
Agostini.
Ooh.
Is that question over?
Yeah, question's finished.
Lee.
Lee.
Minecraft.
No. Vince.
Aylshire.
No. Dave.
Ducati.
No. Debster.
Certic.
No. Kid.
Antonino.
No. McP.
Dunlop.
No. Simon.
Ascari.
No.
Anyone else?
Oh, got to catch them all, Steve. Well done.
Paul.
Good year.
It was Leslie Graham.
Legitimate question.
Ali G's real name. Alistair Leslie Graham.
Something like that. Yeah. Question 8. The County Road Cutters are a hooligan firm associated with which Premier League football club? Kid.
Southampton.
No. McP.
Stoke City.
No. Debster.
Everton.
Yes. Taken from the name of the road approaching Goodison Park, County Road. Question 9. Who was the last non-British player to appear in the World Snooker Final? McP.
Ding Jun Win.
Yeah.
Ding Junhui.
I was playing that and people might be thinking further
I've
back
been
than what it
Neil
actually-
Robertson.
I'd have given you the Chinese president. That'd have been cold.
Xi Jinping.
Who?
Who? Who's on first?
Right, question 10. The role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons is played with 6 different polyhedral dice. A 4-sided is the smallest, but how many sides is the largest Simon?
20.
Yes, D20.
Brave, Grace.
Simon on 10, walking away with this round up there.
But then kicked off with 2 in a row.
There's on 3.
Go on, Rob.
Right. Question 11. Which course will host the 2019 Open Golf Championship? The first time. Kid.
It's
Yeah, no, it isn't.
That's mine.
Simon.
Portrush.
What, right?
Oh, bollocks.
I've had that before in this
First
quiz.
time field in Northern Ireland.
Man's on
First
fire.
time it's been used since 1951.
No, bollocks, I don't think what the nothing bloody hell.
He's going to move to question 12.
Reset.
Reset, please. All good? Which Jamaican-born boxer died on this day in 2006? He won the WBC...
Someone's in.
Come on.
Trevor Burbick.
Trevor Burbick. Yeah.
Yes.
He won the WBC heavyweight title in 1986, defeating Finkel and Thomas, but lost it in his first defence later that year to Mike Tyson. He was also the last boxer to fight Muhammad Ali, defeating him in 1981. Question 13. Which Brit finished 4th in the men's marathon at the 2017 World Athletics Championships? Lee.
Colin Hawkins.
Callum
Good.
Hawkins.
Very good.
And he was a Scottish bloke, I couldn't think of him. Yeah, no.
Question 14. Recently released by Ubisoft, The Fractured Butthole, a sequel to the 2014 game The Stick of Truth, is a video game.
South Park.
South Park. You should get a fractured butthole.
You always question that one.
Question 15.
Good question.
Prior to Red Rum, who was the last horse to win the Grand National on more than one occasion? Lee?
Red Alligator.
No. Vince?
Cartoon.
No. Curtis?
I'm going with alligator.
Anybody else? Reynoldstown in 1935 and 1936.
Good question.
His question. I do questions about fractured buttholes. He doesn't know about Question 16. The Labouchere and D'Alembert systems are betting patterns specific to which casino game? Debster.
Roulette.
Wall Street. Wait, yes, see, yeah. Roulette.
17 black.
Question 17. Who was the first British player to win a World Squash Championship? Simon.
Jonah Barrington.
No.
Kid.
Can.
No.
John Barrington, I was going, yeah.
Oh no.
Curtis.
Hunt.
Lee.
Nichols.
No, he's no.
Pete.
Matthew.
Anyone else?
We haven't got that one. Susan DeWeer.
Martin Lemoyne in
Yes.
1989, I think.
Oh, I would have said that was Martin. I didn't notice the earlier.
Yeah, I was thinking the bloke.
It should have been gender fluid if that had been my question.
Right, you said British.
Yeah.
Channel Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
British, definitely.
Right, question
Oh,
18.
that's good.
In May 2010, 13-year-old Jordan Romero became the youngest person to achieve which feat? A feat first... McPeak.
Climb Mount Everest.
Yes. A feat first achieved in May 1953.
How old? 13.
Quite amazing. Question 19. Which sport started its World Championship in 1979? To date, the only non-British winner was Australian Ian Schuback in 1992. Lee.
Bowls.
Prompt.
Indoor bowls.
And your last question, question 20. Recently hitting the news after being officially recognised as a sport and having possible Olympic eligibility. Dave,
Pole dancer.
you know it.
I've never heard such shit.
That was a rubbish round.
Simon got 12, McP 6, Dave 5, Deb's 4, Lee 3, Colin 2.
Okay.
A lot of numbers and Mr. King